going to go fill up the water bottle than I am. Welcome to the U.K.Eliquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time for a little bit of DIY mixing. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget you can put anything you want in the chat, as long as it's mixing related. Don't ask me for my credit card number or anything like that, but anything mixing related, anything you want to know, just put it in chat. There's plenty of people in there that will help you out, even if we can't. Also, if you are in chat, don't forget to check the top and see if you are in live chat. If you're in Twat chat, change it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. So on tonight, we have got me, Benny Vapes. You've also got our own one and only, the chair. He's the chairman of the board, which is...
Hello, Benny.
We have also got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality.
Hello, Benny.
Oh, we got... Oh, this is going to be this tonight, isn't it? All right, mate. And we've also got the one and only mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes.
Hello, Benny.
Hello, Graham. And we've also got the one and only, our one and very only mixing Jesus, which is a Bobo from the Vapory.
Just because I like to be different.
So what we'll do is, first of all, we will go around and do a little buffet, and then we'll come and join you in chat and see who's in there. So we'll start with Graham.
Okay. I don't know what the tank called. I think it's the Alpha tank on the Aegis mod. I've had Vapor's tongue for 2 days, so that's got a menthol mint concoction in, which tastes absolutely foul and did bugger all. It really didn't work. I'll be interested to see like what a chat uses to get rid of Vapor's tongue, because the only thing I've discovered is Dead Man Fingers coffee rum. That seemed to fix it. Got the Minikin 2 with a barrage on top, and in that I've got my amatorium glamour, and I've got something different. I broke out the spruzer with the Geek Vape Amit on top, and in that I've got, I don't know who this is by. It was in the bargain bin. The Suckle My Lemonade, which is £3 on Chef's. So I thought I'd try it and support a mixer. Don't know who he is. Twisted Imagination.
Supported him by buying the discount stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it any
So get
good?
10 pence.
And I'll pass this over to you.
To who?
Over to who, sorry, Graham?
He passed it to Twisted Imagination.
I don't know who that is either. Yeah, so tonight I am on the Snow Wolf M Fang UX with a profile 1.5. And in that, I currently have some Cocoa Melt Supreme. Show you the bottle, but it's not even labeled up. And I also have the Titan 1.5 PWM mod with the Titan V2 on top, running it as an RDA. And in that, I have some Club Tropicana from the mixing show about 2-3 weeks ago, which is actually quite nice. So I think I'll be releasing that. And I have the V-Stick in 530 with a profile 1.5 on top. And in that, I have some Club Tropicana V2, which, yeah, I don't think that's going to work out. That's a bit too weird with the lemongrass and the lemon tart and everything in.
Is
a
it
little bit
one of
odd.
those you thought, I just need to improve it a little bit, and you went, oh, bugger.
No, I just thought I'd try something a bit different, and that different didn't work out well. And on that, I will pass it over to Bobo.
Nice one. Let me move things around on my computer because I haven't even got YouTube open yet. So hello chat. I'm not ignoring anyone if anyone's speaking to me. Hello. Hello. I am on the, where's my camera? Aegis Legend with the recurve on the top. Inside of that I have got some strawberry jam monster. Absolutely fucking fantastic. We've got the Caliburn G. For anyone that watched my review of this, the 1-ohm coils lasted well over a week. The 0.8 ones were shite. I have got the big boy setup with some of this shite juice. Like, fucking incredible. What else have I got? I've got fucking loads. And I've got the drag with some nasty salts in it. And I've got this magical little CBD cartridge, which is amazing. Absolutely, absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
Has it got bubble gum in?
No. CBD.
Yeah.
A bubblegum flavoured CBD. And yeah, that's my plethora of buffets. And I'll pass it over to the chair. What are you vaping on, Bill?
I am on the, I can't remember the names. It's been a week now. I don't remember how to call things out. It's the double barrel 4 with the Valerian tank on top, and then that I have the morning one. I am on the Evil Dildo with the Arbiter on it, and then that I have Bill's Nuts on top the Evil Dildo. And they go really nicely on the Evil Dildo. And I have the Gur with the Arbiter on top. And in that
Bill,
I
you've
have,
got to go.
I have the VST. And
God,
yes, Frank, by the way, mentioning it, Thunderbird, that's the word. So, yeah. And I have drank Thunderbird before, but, you know, I will toss it over to Benny. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mount, have you been, Liam?
Everybody's been.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yes.
well, fucking miles away. So I'm on the Velocity, and inside that, by Oxford, inside that I've got some Myth, orange and pineapple. It's all right. It's not brilliant. That's why it went on cheap. I'm also got the Z80 with the Zenith 2 tank on top, and inside that I have got some of Sicko
Was
from Bobo when I went over there.
fucking hell, have you still got some of that left?
No, I think I got 2 bottles.
Ah, did you?
Yeah, it's my second bottle.
I can say a bottle of that lasts me like a day.
Yeah, oh no, it didn't last me. Well, it's only on mouth so long, and I'm using it in between. I'm not using it full time, am I now? So do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've also got the Arbiter Solo on the Geek Vape Solo that I can't get one of the screws out, which we keep on about that. And inside that, I've got some Giddy from Chefs. So it's RY Haw. It's RY and something else. I don't know. So yeah, so that is what I'm on. If you didn't know, what we did put up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Thunderbirds at our go. There is a big announcement tonight. Graham will say it now. Go on, Graham.
Yeah, I'd launched my juice. It launched at 9 o'clock. I've got a special deal going, so it's going to be a £10 till Sunday midnight. So you've got plenty of time to get it. And also the discount code Benny10 will take you another 10% off your basket. And I'm really chuffed with it.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, so go over and have a look at that. It is, are you going to let Bobo's the one that's got it, so he's received it. So Bobo, what is it?
You can wait till 10:30 and watch me.
Oh,
fucking
there you
review it.
go. All right, so there you go. Bobo's putting out his review at 0.5%. So if you do fancy a bottle of it, like say Graham says, it has launched at 9 o'clock. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Thunderbirds. Go. It's called Glamour, and it's on at £10. But if you use Benny Vapes 10, you get 10% off.
Yeah, and it's a
Well
raspberry.
Sorry, I will say though, it's fucking incredible. Like, it's really, really amazing. And that's it.
Yeah. So we will go around and say hello to chat.
Catman.
Are you ready, Graham?
I'm doing chat.
No, sorry, Liam. Sorry.
I was going to say.
Well,
Sorry.
Catman. You know.
Catman.
Catman do.
In chat tonight, we have an advocate for liberty. Live Lounge Liquids, Graham, Fee, Cloud Chucker, Arnie S, Fletch Rowan, Cheech 180, NC Burris Vapes.
Go over to his subscribe to his channel. He also does written reviews on U.K.Eliquid. Go have a look. Go check him out.
Albert Valenti, A Up Me Duck, Graham Mabley, Vapor Queen Becky, Vape Lynch Reviews, Free Rider Vapor, Black Country Vapor, Craig Brown, Scuba, Fletch Rowan, Blazing Vape 75, Andrew George, Jacob Vapor, and I believe that is everybody. Apologies if I've missed anybody out.
He
You said
apologizes for missing you, Frank.
Frank.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Scuba.
Frank.
Have we got?
Yeah,
So
I
that's
read out
Scuba.
Scuba. I missed Frank out completely. I don't know why, because I did see him in chat earlier.
Well, you were talking about how you didn't really like Frank and stuff before the show started, so it's kind of obvious why you didn't call Frank out.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Jacob Vapor, you all right? And Mr. Blazing, I hope you're feeling better, buddy, because he has not been well yet again.
Again? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's been back in hospital.
Fuck, I hope you're all right, Steve.
So he's not been well. Scuba's tried my OBS fix, and it said he blew up his computer. I did do a disclaimer at the bottom. It's done by a dumb Yorkshireman.
Yeah, well, you know, that's fine. Scuba's the one that can't get the name of products right that are not working properly as well. So it's not
Yeah.
a big deal. It's-
We also had a little bit of first question put in. When I find it, we're just down here. Question, Fletch Rowan. Question, got a one shot. How long do I steep it for?
It's on the recipe.
Yeah, they normally mention on the site that you bought the one shot from.
Yes, so that's why. Yeah, you just go over to the site, have a look. Sometimes, if they're nice, they'll put it on the bottle, which makes it a little bit easier. Sometimes you have to go searching for it. So go to the site that you got it off of, have a look in the blurb, and it might say 15%, 1 to 2 week, depending. So if you can't find it, just sort of judge what it is. If it's like a bakery or it's a custard or anything like that, you might have to leave it 2 week. So it depends. So yeah. So everybody's wanting to know, Bill, how was your golfing trip?
It was really nice. It was real good. Yeah.
Did you win? Did you lose?
We played some skins. I won some, lost some. Basically, it was kind of it's just a kickback, relaxing event. It's one where you play skins, holes. If you golf, you know what skins are. I won.
I thought we were talking about something else then when you said skins.
Yeah. So yeah. No, it's like each hole, you've got 5 golfers, let's say, and if everybody ties or if 2 people tie, it's a push carries over to the next or hole or whatever else. And so it's whoever actually wins a particular hole out of everybody that's playing it. And we played like dollar skins on holes, but I came out, I think a couple bucks ahead, but yeah.
Yeah, we used to come back from clubs. All our mates would put on the PlayStation, play golf and play skins.
Yeah.
Playing skins on the PlayStation drunk.
Yeah.
I'd
We
never
used to
even
play
heard.
it. We just throw $5 in. We'd have like 8 of us drinking, playing on the PlayStation or whatever, and then basically whoever won the tournament, you know, if there was 8 of us and we all threw $5 in, whoever won got $40 and walked out. You know, so
All right.
it was just a winner take all. You know.
So we've just got 8 we just put in. How long did you go for?
Yeah, I went for just a couple of days. Yeah.
Yeah, and Neil's just put in skinning up. That's what I thought he were doing. I thought he was skinning up with his mates. see these old timers.
We went skinny dipping in the lake is what's happened. All right. That's
Yeah, so I got a little bit drunk. Did you all take advantage of Chef's promotion that's going on this week? That's really good at the moment. There's all sorts on it, isn't there?
Still taking advantage. I need to make another order.
Yeah, I do as
First
well.
order, I spent about 35 quid. It turned up, and then I realised that the one flavour I actually went on the site to get, I didn't get. I forgot.
That was just an excuse to go back and order some more, wasn't it?
I'm going to. I think this one I'm going to go back. I'm going to try and get some tropical flavors because I'm really lacking in tropical flavors.
What sort of tropical flavors are you looking for?
Everyone, is it guava?
Guava. I've got guava. Guava banana's quite nice.
Guavanana.
Papaya.
Banana. Papaya, yeah, papaya's quite nice. Goes well with coconut.
Other ones, I just
get some of the odd ones like cherimoya as well.
pineapple.
I've got plenty of I ordered the Thai pineapple again.
Yeah.
And the sugarloaf pineapple, I ordered Thai pineapple as well.
Stuart Valentine, welcome. Yeah, so I took advantage of it. I'm going to order some more. So go on, Bill. Go on.
Back on the 28th of last month, I made on the show, I made a walnut strawberry cheesecake, which I just tried again here since it's had now, that's 2 weeks. Yeah. And it's not bad. The strawberry's coming out in it pretty good. Don't really taste the walnut, but I can taste the strawberry and the cheesecake. So
very nice. Very nice. You can't beat a bit of strawberry cheesecake. Right. Like a nice strawberry cheesecake. Craig Brown says he needs papaya. Graham says Capella Sweet Guava, eh? Evening, Mr. Heed. I will get your thing out tomorrow or Friday, hopefully. I've just been a little bit busy this week, but we'll get it out to you. So tonight you can actually. I have took a little bit out because I did try them, but I've waiting for. Like I said, I did an order and I forgot to order some one shots. But you can get Epic Shot. All right, Treacle. I only took a little bit, as you can see, for a tester when we were doing it, and you can also get from our own Liam Cocomel Supreme.
Was that in the bargain bin?
No, mate. I bought them legit, pal. I bought them legit to try them on show.
I've only got 2 in the bargain bin.
So I did them.
That is really nice. I really enjoy that. It's not what I expected though. I don't think it's a lemonade, but I am vaping it in a mouth to lung, and I'm not used to vaping it in a mouth to lung. I get like a lemon lock.
Just hold up a second, right? You're vaping it in a mouth to lung. Isn't mouth to lung for girls?
I just want to get in touch with my feminine side.
Mr. Anderson, welcome. Yeah, I thought you said mouth to lung were for girls at one point in time.
Oh, it was always it was always grills. I never said girls. I said grills.
So yeah, you can get them, and you can also get from Chefs a little bottle. This will make up a 60ml bottle, 10ml shot. Is some Krypton Ice from Chefs. So you should get a 60ml bottle out of that. Bang it straight in, and then just add your VGPG on top in a 60ml bottle, and it'll give you. So you just need a 10ml bottle.
The one thing which might be an idea if you're doing ordering and you want to stock up on things, stock up on some one-on-one just in case, because it looks like they're going to just be selling from their site soon.
Oh, are they?
You might start seeing one-on-one slowly vanish from the UK. I'm not too sure it's a rumor, but better be safe than sorry. I stocked up on vanilla marshmallow, the marshmallow.
Gotcha. It's It's the way that you go about getting people to order your stuff. You start a rumor that you mail, and then they all rush out to buy it, and you're like, made your order.
So let's see if we got anything. We've got to see if any
And by the
spanners,
way,
any-
anybody, if you're
Mike?
going to hell, take a jacket because hell's freezing over because Benny didn't order the shit from the bargain vape. So
I missed it. Well, there was no one shots in bargain bins. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, there were these, but they were only 10 mil, balls. So I had a couple of them to add to them, but I'll order some more up. I'll have a look around because I know they've dropped some of the other one shots in. I did look on Paperball. If you do want to go over to Paperball, you can get some one shots from there at the moment. You get Pachamama, Mr. Meringue, and some Charlie's Short Dust, but they are out of date. I nearly bought them because they're only £1 for 30 mil.
did you say pat your mama?
Pachamama.
That's your mama.
Like pat your mama on the head? If you pat your mama on the head, she's going to turn around and smack you. That's what she's going to do.
Not pat your mama on the head. Pat at you.
Well, that's basically how you'd say it here. Hey, pat your mama on the head there, buddy.
But yeah, if you do fancy that Paperball, you do fancy some Charlie's Short Dust, they have got some over there, but they are past, they're either short dates or past the sell-by dates. Won't make a lot of difference. It's still a concentrate. It won't make any difference at all.
Yeah, flavorings don't go off.
No, exactly.
It's just-
But
Because they're being sold to the public, they have to put a date on them.
yeah, and that's why I didn't buy them, because I didn't want to get them and then give them out and people say, "Oh, these are out of date." These, so I didn't bother. But yeah, if you do fancy them, they're only £1. So I think they've got about 7 flavours on there for £1. But you get 30 mil, so that'll make you like 240 mil of juice up or something.
Yeah, so if you go to the store and the milk's got last month on it, don't worry about it. Just get the milk anyhow. It'll be all right.
Or cheese.
Or bread,
Yeah. Navigator Liberty, spot on. Do any of you eat the UK UFO candies? I do like the fizzy flying saucers. Fizzy kiwi raspberry sherbet recipe tastes very close to the candy scent. I will have to have a try that. Have we got? Is it up on the LR? And do you want to bring that up?
I haven't got that. I've got Advocate for Liberty's Over the Rainbow, which he mentioned before in the chat, which can put up. Well, he put 2 up in the chat right at the beginning. Shall I show the screen?
Yeah, you can do, and then have a look at this.
Okay, so he said he's nailed the Skittles, isn't it? Over the Rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got the grape candy sour, which I really, really like. Don't you like that? Don't you, Liam?
Yeah, I absolutely love all grape flavors. That's it. But when I'm searching for diesel, that's what I reach for.
No, but that is a lovely flavor. I think if you use that quite low, well, around about the 1% or 0.5%, I used it in my wine gums. FA Lemon Sicily at 0.2, Rainbow Candy Cap at 4, Super Sweet at 2.5. You can tell he's from America.
yeah.
2.5. Whoa.
And Sweet Strawberry Cap for that. And he's also done a vanilla butterscotch bourbon cake, which sounds absolutely lovely, but Bill was complaining it had bourbon in before.
And butterscotch. Other than bourbon and butterscotch, that's a really good recipe.
Is it bourbon or bourbon?
Bourbon.
It's bourbon. Okay.
Bourbon.
I just call it bourbon,
Okay.
Bourbon.
like a bourbon biscuit.
Yeah, bourbon biscuit, isn't it?
It's bourbon now.
So
I'm in Kentucky. They make the bourbon here. It's bourbon.
to make the bourbon, he's used Wonder Flavors, Vape Grain, and Kentucky bourbon. I keep on saying bourbon.
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 Yes.
Butterscotch,
BURBON.
which is absolutely gorgeous. Shisha vanilla at 1, smoked butterscotch at 1 from Flavora, and yellow cake, all that goodness at 1.5.
That's why it tastes nice.
Yeah,
He has put his other one up at ALR, so if you can have a look for that. Andrew George has put in, I've gone back to MTL. He bought a Bishop from RTA, from Nature Vape, very good RTA apparently. I don't think, did you buy the bell cap with it? Need to buy, we're talking about on Tuesday, you need to buy the bell cap, it makes it easy to fill up. Enjoying it a lot. Any thoughts on a good MTL recipe? Sweet spot for MG. I find it easy for MTL to get harsh. I like my MTLs to be around about 12 milligram. Yeah, that's where I usually am for an MTL, is 12 milligram. If you are finding it harsh, you could always pick up yourself some 72 milligram Nick salt and use that instead. Which
you
could
do
then
50-50 on it as far as VGPG, or do you just do standard 70-30?
No, I usually do 60-40 myself. So in here, I did this RY4. So that's in here in the solo. And that is a 60-40 at 12 milligram. So I went a little bit. If you are going to do it, if you buy a one shot or out like that, you might want to go a little bit higher on your mouth to lung on the percentages, just to get that little bit more flavour out of it. But yeah, you should be just a recipe. Anybody think of a good recipe for him? Depends what he wants, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I've got the fizzy key. Is it fizzy kiwi raspberry sherbet?
That's the one.
Okay, I'll share that.
And he said he started that Skittles recipe at 1% sweetener and slowly ramped up to get the authentic candy taste. And also on that recipe, what you need to do is change your coils every fifth bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, cooling age WS23 at 1%. A lot of people are sensitive around about 1%. I find I go between 0.75 and 1. That's like the perfect mix for me. I think a lot of people are like different with that.
Well, we're folks. You might as well not even bother showing this Kiwi VSO.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring that up in a sec. So we got fizzy sherbet vape train at 2%, which is a fantastic flavor. Lemon lime soda, I love that flavor as well, at 1.75. Rainbow sherbet, raspberry, which is Bill's favorite, at 3.
Floral.
And super sweet at 1. And we've got the VSO Kiwi. Now let's discuss this.
Yes.
This is great for people in America, for the VSO. So what would we replace that in Britain? Because we can't get it.
Kiwi double, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know.
How about Kiwi UFO?
Kiwi double is okay, but it can get quite harsh. I normally layer it a little bit. Normally do Kiwi double with FA Kiwi and a little bit of cactus.
What if we had one Kiwi to replace that with to make it simpler?
Probably go with the FA.
FA Kiwi. Okay.
See, these Americans don't think about us that can't get VSO.
No. We don't care.
That's why we use Cupcake World.
Yeah.
It's like
Tip for that. Tip for that.
I don't. WS23 for me, I have used it. I am not a fan of menthol or anything of that nature. I have used WS23 as low as like 0.15, and it was too strong. So
Right.
Yeah,
And then people.
For me, the sweet spot is 0.75. That's perfect for me.
Yeah, I can normally only go as high as 0.5%, but even then, as I'm vaping, I can feel my chest starting to get tight.
yeah.
It makes me cough. Makes me cough like mad.
And then you've got Jackson Vape that puts in like 2% of it.
Yeah. I bet Dean the Devil went vapors up to 3.
Yeah, probably so, yeah. NCBOS Vapes with Neil at East, he's just ordered 50ml concentrate of Element Banana Nut in a 250ml bottle, yes. So you might get with that VGPG and then you just add your nicotine shots to it, or you might get it as a full kit. Leo Barrett, welcome, mate. So Avocado put on, if the Skittles flavour feels flat, add sweetener. If it needs a flavour carrier for the Skittles shell. So put some more sweetener in it.
And always add super sweet.
Yeah. Mr. Heat's put in, yes, big news. I did see that on that came up. Bargain Vapes is coming back at some point soon. It said coming soon. See, Skint has had 3 inventions. He was called Skint Vapor, Skint Life. Now he's just called Skint. So because he's had the 4th child, it's just Skint.
Yeah, and soon it's going to be.
So yeah, it is coming back. I did see that it was coming back. So looking forward to seeing you on that. So yeah. Mr. Anderson did say about the he's done, just have a look for it, because Mr. Anderson has done a mouth to lung called Liz Wins on ELR, and that's for MTL. So if we can find that. Mark H. Wells, Dean Nichols, welcome. I got my normal Nick from Nick Hub. Would Nick Saltz be any good in short fills at 6 mg? Yeah, mate, it's exactly the same. It's just not going to be as harsh. 6 mg, you're not really going to taste any different, to be honest with you, mate. It's only when you get up to 12 to 18 that you start tasting freebase that it's got that harshness to it. Nick Saltz is a lot smoother. But I like that in a tobacco. If you're doing a tobacco, I would put in freebase myself, because you want that little bit of a throat eat, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
A bit of a kick that like you Gucci like a meal.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Mr. Anderson put, I don't know. Liz Win. Ron's Mod put in, I can only vape black ice with menthol. Everything is too mentholy. Currently vaping a drop shot custard cream at 6 mg of Fat Rabbit. My Fat Rabbit should be here tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, I've got one of them coming tomorrow.
Yeah. What colour did you go for?
The matte black, but not the all matte black. I don't really know what the difference is. I think the matte black, that's not all matte black. It's got like a little bit of gunmetal inlays and stuff like that. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
I've gone for gunmetal.
Have you? Yeah.
They rung me up on Monday. They rung me up on Monday, said it's not in yet. Then they rung me up on Tuesday, said it'll be in tomorrow. And then rung me up on Tuesday, said it's not in. And then they rung me up. They just give me an email and a text, say it's on its way today. My kids put in, question for casters: what is the best way to take the vinegar taste from a mix? And don't put any vinegar. Yeah. Don't wash your bottle out with vinegar. Everybody's put in, vinegar taste maybe flavouring turned up too high. It could be what he's using, couldn't he? So yeah, it could be that.
What's he getting it from?
I don't know. I'd have to put in what he mixed.
He's going to put vape train grape, isn't he? That's just like when you cork a bottle of off wine and then you taste it. That's vape train grape.
So I'm just reading back through chat.
I can't find Mr. Anderson's.
Right, puts it in, yeah. Just putting in because Andrew George putting it 8 up my duck. I will try that. I don't know what I missed 8 up my duck's thing to it. It says I went back to 3 mg and tried a few different flavours. Found that you need a little more punch at 3 mg, but depending on the flavour, can still make me cough. That's on his mouth to lung. I would change that out, that freebase, to get some Nick Salt. But yeah, you just, like I say, have a play around with your flavour. It depends what you want. Flavour you might want to do. It might be something in there that's a little bit harsh. It depends what you're using, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, there's 3 types of free salts as well.
Yeah,
yes, there is.
I don't know what the
I used to know what it is.
I don't know
What
what the difference is between them, but I know you want Nick Salt B.
that's the one I've got.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Once more paid for DPD. Was nice building after a hectic day at work. Yeah, I just paid normal. I'm a tight ass Yorkshireman. I don't pay fucking DPD. We're like a £5. Other one were £1.99 or something. I can wait. It'll be here in 2 days.
But yet you skipped the bargain bin. So shocked.
I just $3 on the stock order.
Yeah, exactly. So you get it next day anyway, don't you?
Yeah,
So,
get free delivery because I'm spending over 600 quid.
exactly.
£3 a week.
Yeah, it is hard to find. Andrew George saying it's hard to find a sweet spot. It is hard to find a sweet spot. It all depends on what flavourings, like say, you're using. Because some of them, like if you're using like a pear or something like that, pear can give you a really, really harsh fruity. Do you know what I mean? So it all depends on what you are putting, what flavours you're looking to mix with.
It's peaches for a lot of people.
Yeah, pear, peach, you know, things like that. They can, but yeah, I'd have a look at what you were using, and then, like I say, I use a 12 on these, or if I'm using like that, I use a 10 and Nick salt. Can't do 20, it makes me sneeze.
Or I hammer 20 milligram.
I can't do it, mate. Can't do 20, it makes me sneeze. It makes my eyes water and sneeze.
I've got a couple of customers that it does that too. Like they can only do 10 milligram.
Yeah, 10 milligram. That's me. That's me on Nick salts.
Tried it left-handed.
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous, mate. 99-100.
Thought it might help. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. See you, Neil. Yeah. Graham Mabley's putting, if I go above 3 milligram freebase, gives me terrible vape tongue, hence on salts. Yeah, that's what Graham was just saying. He's had vapor's tongue. I don't know if anybody in chat's had vapor's tongue, but he's, like I say, he's found dead man's finger. I don't know if anybody else gets it. I've never really had it, to be honest. I just find things just disappeared at flavours after a while, and then I take another one, it's all right.
First time I've really had it properly. I've had kind of where it's faded for like a day and then come back, but this has been like two to 3 days.
Yeah, I got it every now and again with testing, but that was because I was bombarding my taste buds with so many different flavors, and smelling coffee beans always just sorted that out for me.
Funny, it actually started when I started vaping this. I know it's all, yeah. I did vape a hell of a lot of juice in one day. I think I vape 100 mils in one day.
That'll do it to you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the same liquid.
Same liquid.
That'll do it to you. That's what I said to you on the messenger though as well.
What is, so Graham, you're on that. What is the flavour profile of that one that you've got?
The new one that I've just released.
No, the one that you've just trying of Liam's.
Oh, the Suckle My Lemonade. For me, it tastes like a locket without the menthol. It's like that. It's on the mouth along. I get kind of a locket sweet. I get the kind of slight honey flavor in it. So it's like a honeyed lemon. I'm not getting lemonade from it. I've got 6 mils salts in there, and it's the first time I've wicked the Amit for over a year. So little things could affect it and stuff, but that's what I'm getting on it. I'm really enjoying it. It's a nice change. I bought it to go out with. That's what I did. I bought it to go out with. I thought,
you don't fucking go out. So what you bought it for?
I'm supposed to go out tonight. I had to cancel.
Going out.
So Graham, no fruits at all then?
No fruits.
Yeah, no fruit at all from that.
You didn't taste the grape.
Now you say it. Let me think. It's the suggestion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Got to remember, I'm recovering from vapor's tongue. I've only just got it back.
Fucking any excuse.
Yeah, I'm recovering. I'm a recovering vapor.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh dear.
So what's the profile?
It's mixed fruit lemonade.
It's a mixed fruit lemonade.
Yeah, with a little bit of honeysuckle.
Yeah.
What are you
Lockets.
getting from Robbie?
So you got lockets.
I got
Yeah,
lockets.
To be honest, I think
Without
it
the
went
medical.
it went into the bargain bin because I believe it's actually quite close to the date, quite close to the date on it. But I think as soon as people see honeysuckle, it was one of my very first releases. As soon as people see honeysuckle, they just don't bother buying because it's floral.
Well, I
Even
didn't,
though honeysuckle
I
isn't
didn't
floral.
even look at that. All I thought was £3. This is a chance to get one of Liam's.
Yeah, it's one of my more complex recipes. Mine for a mixed fruit lemonade. It's about 10 flavors.
What Graham just said was, Liam, you're not worth full price, but he'll buy it.
Yeah, he'll pay a bargain bin price for it. Oh dear. We've got really on the Mr. Ann says I'm really on the edge when I vape too much Nick salt as it make hybrid 1 part salt 2 parts freebase works for him. I find that Nick salt sometimes, because you forget that the Nick salts that I get a Nick buzz. Do you know where your skin starts tingling and you get that like have you ever had it? I don't know if you've had it, where your skin feels like it's crawling. I know I've had too much nicotine.
I made myself Nick sick when I first started vaping. I was direct to lung on 18 milligram.
I've done that.
And that was a little bit too much.
You lie on the couch going, why did I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you ever had Nick sick, Bill?
Nick sick?
Yeah.
Nick salts? No, I've never done Nick salts because it's the wording. I don't want my vape to taste salty.
Doesn't?
And I'm serious. It's one of those things. It's like I never ate cheesecake because I never thought cheese should go on cake. So I've never eaten it. And I've never vaped Nick Salt because I don't really want a salty vape.
But what if you're vaping a salted caramel cheesecake? No, you'd want cheesecake. Salted caramel custard.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't eat it when he goes out, isn't it? That's why he just has chips.
No, there are actual foods that just the name stop me from trying, and there are more foods though that the color, I don't like stuff that's green, you know. Well, it because like especially like guacamole, I mean that's green puke looking type stuff.
Guacamole. I don't like guacamole myself. Anyway,
yeah, I mean, I've never tried it. I've never tasted it because it just doesn't look good. You know, it's like, And so and seriously, I've never done Nick salts because the word salts in with my nicotine just doesn't do anything for me. And I've just never tried it.
Bless you. Graham, just a little tip for you. Hold up, Graham. Graham Babley put on heartburn tablets help with vapor still.
I got plenty of those. Got them on prescription.
Yeah, not for me. They don't, because I've got a prescription for the heartburn stuff as well. So
yeah. They're great for hangovers. If you take 2 heartburn tablets just after you finishing a drinking session, you don't get a hangover in the morning.
Yeah.
Andrew's liver salts.
Yeah, that's a bottle of water.
Yeah, then you wake up halfway through the night.
Yeah. And then Duck says they're Vapor Tongue sweets, but £2 each. So yeah, fuck that. He's the same as me. I won't pay £2 for them. Bobo, there were a question in for you from Andy D. Says, Bobo, what cream or products you use for your hair and beard? Mine is always frizzy and hard. Liam might know that as well. Liam, what do you use on your beard?
I tend to use the Bulldog products. Bulldog shampoo, and I've got a subscription for a beard oil that I use as well. Can't remember what the name of it is at the moment.
I use for shampoo for it. It's I've tried loads of them, but the one that works best for me that I've tried is by L'Oreal. L'Oreal Barbers Club comes in like a pump bottle. Makes it feel fucking boss. Makes it look better than what it is because I haven't washed it for a couple of days. Dry. And I use a couple of different types of oils, depending on what they smell nice. I've bought loads. Most of them are shite. Some of them are absolutely quality. Can't remember what ones were.
Scruff stuff. That's what I use.
All right.
I got another question along similar lines. Liam, you actually are the only one out of the other people here. Glasses. Do you find that sometimes on your glasses that your VG builds up actually on your glasses as well? What do you use to clean your glasses? I was trying to clean mine earlier with just a regular glass cleaning solution that you usually use for glasses, and they just kept smearing and streaking, and it was worse than it was before I was cleaning.
I buy a box of 99p glasses wipes. They're like alcohol based, I think they are.
That's what I've got, right? This is like a lens cleanser, and that's what I use for them. But whenever I use it, it just smeared them. I mean, it was like, and I'm thinking it has to be VG. I don't know what else would be smearing on the damn glasses.
The only other thing you could do, because vegetable glycerin is obviously like vegetable based, is use a little bit of dish soap. Just put a little bit of dish soap on your lenses, wipe it in, and then rinse it off completely, and then dry them off. That should work.
Like, I don't wear glasses, but that's what I do for the shop windows. Just like fairy liquids and a little bit of water just to clean the inside of the windows.
Yeah, it'd be like your windshield in your vehicle, Benny. What do you use on it?
I use some Mr. Muscle window cleaner or other muscle. It's vinegar based. They're all vinegar based.
Yeah, white vinegar works well as well.
Yeah, that'll get rid of it.
And newspaper.
Yeah. Graham Mabley's putting hot water, paper towel. And we got in a good bit of oil is L'Oreal Barber's oil. Is from Andrew George. Too short versus Longbeard.
Yeah, the L'Oreal Barber oil's pretty good as well. It's the same brand as the shampoo that I use.
And we don't put Captain Fawcett's Booze and Backy is the Don beard oil. Pricey though, but worth it for special occasions.
That one used to be in my beard. Loads of booze and loads of backy.
Yeah. You give it a shake and it all comes out.
Yeah, like the twit, Mr. Twit.
Ron's Mod says Fairy cleans fucking everything. I'm a KP, I know this stuff.
Fairy fucking brilliant, isn't it? Nothing else comes close to Fairy liquid, man.
Yeah. Do you remember that one? Like, they last longer. Wait.
It fucking does stuff as well. The one
So washing up,
shite.
washing up liquid, Bill. Saying.
Yeah, like Dawn dish soap.
We're saying water, hot water, and a paper towel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, me duck uses McDonald's napkins. The Burger King napkins don't work. Or is that,
Yeah.
Or them lemon fresh ones.
He tried using a KFC hand wipe, but he just kept going off.
Swamp Thing just flashes in his windows with a bottle of bleach in his hand. So he's got bleach in one hand and he opens the raincoat with the other and flashes.
Yeah, that's the ones, Trev. I pick up the equivalent from Aldi. The W5 glasses wipes in Lidl, box of 54.
Yeah, Vaping is saying you can use them machines. Shit, I can't remember the name of them. We'll help you out. Ultrasonic, mate. It says you can clean your tank. Try them in that. So you might be at that work.
Yeah, just make sure all the screws are tightened up though, because the ultrasonic will loosen off the screws.
And also it will take the red off tanks.
Oh, is that how you've lost yours, Graham?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did the same thing to my Limitless.
It happened to my Limitless as well.
And if you've got any tanks that have got the smoked glass, don't put those in your ultrasonic, because that smoked glass is not actually smoked glass. It's just a film they put on.
Yeah.
So when you open up your ultrasonic, you just got this little bits of plastic floating everywhere in the water, and you got a nice shiny clean glass.
That's a good turnout for a smoked glass, man. Banging in the ultrasonic clean, you'll have a proper glass.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There's another tip for you. If you want to get rid of the paint off of your RTAs, put them in an ultrasonic cleaner, and you'll get a nice shiny silver one.
Yeah, it doesn't do it to all of them. It only does it to some of them, and I'm not too. It's got to be the type of paint that they're using on certain ones.
Yeah, that lead paint will hang on for dear life. You know.
It's Chinese dip paint, isn't it? That's
It
what
wouldn't
it
even
is.
come off on your tongue when I was a kid. My God, it was like you didn't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's in there.
Graham Mabley likes drawing on my windows from VG Smileys. On my window in van, after a while, you do get that. Especially in I find in winter it's worse.
Yeah, because you haven't had your windows down at all, and you've been driving around, and all that stuff just building up in there. You know.
And then sun, you get that winter sun where it's really low and you can't see jack shit out of your windscreen.
No.
You're like, fuck. Andrew Joe says, does it do it to black RDAs?
It depends on what it's painted with. I mean, if it's a black coating, it might very well strip it off.
Yeah,
I haven't had it happen to everything that I bought. It's only been a couple of things, so
yeah.
Do you have an ultrasonic cleaner, Bill?
No, I don't even own an ultrasonic, so there's no reason for me to buy a cleaner for it.
Again, with that, don't put your O-rings in, because the cleaning from there, especially if you put a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of dish soap in there, the cleaning actually affects the O-rings as well. It can make them brittle and snap. And always make sure that your post screws are tightened up before you put it in. Otherwise, you will lose post screws.
Maybe that's how you can get that post screw out of that thing. Benny, put it in an ultrasonic cleaner.
Maybe so, yeah. Because it's waterproof, so it'll be all right, won't it? Yeah. But that might loosen everything up. Proper coils, you all right?
John?
I've used ultrasonic cleaning liquid on mine. I've had no that's gone funny yet. So, yeah. Right, so we are coming up to that time. I will put it in for... So if you do want to try some of Nick Evans or White Treacle, like I say, I have took a little bit out to try it, and I haven't used any more. It's only I only took 10 ml out. And some of Liam's Cocomel Supreme. And same again, I took a little bit out of that one. And you can also get some from Chef's, which is Kryptonice. You can get that. If you go into chat and put away the keyword.
Graham Maberly just boils water and cleans his stuff.
Well, we're going to put Chefs. I can't be asked thinking of what else.
It's nearly made a rookie mistake there. I've just set this video for the premiere for 10:30, but it's automatically done it for 10:30 tomorrow night. That could have been disastrous.
Ooh, you'd be there like going, why is my video not coming up?
Hey, where the fuck's it gone? Where the fuck's it gone?
Just while we're on this, is for UK residents only, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Casters do have a life away from YouTube, so you might be a delay, and it could be up to a month, 2 months. It depends when I can get to a post office, to be honest with you.
Sam M, what's going on?
Tim, Advocate for Liberty, while you're on, I did a little radio show on Monday night. If anybody's not listened to it yet, go over to the 510 radio show. Have a look at that. It was an 80s, and I actually did Total Eclipse of the Heart and mentioned you because you said it was your wedding song last week. That was Cuddler's Corner.
Yeah, I'll find the link for that.
Yeah,
that was a fun show. How did you find your first time?
Oh, mate, it was nerve-wracking, mate. Nerve-wracking. Because you've got to have... Because obviously, you see, halfway through the show, I'd turned the volume down because one song went over a little bit where it babbles at end because it was like a 12-inch remix, and I chopped the sound down, played the next one, then forgot to put the sound back up again.
Well, you've never been known for having sound on or off when it's supposed to be. That's
exactly.
Everybody's like, it's just Benny. It's not a big deal.
yeah. So don't worry about that. Like,
I'm going to put the link in. So if you like your 80s music and you want
the late night vape show, what's going on?
There's the 510 80 show with Benny. It was so fun to watch. It brought, because I remember the first time I DJ'd in front of 900 people for the first time. And when you miss cue records and stuff, and the whole dance floor's dancing, and they all stare at you and start.
Yeah, it felt like that when and Jay's going, because what I've done is I clicked a button on one of the sides, and he's going, "You've got an FX. Look at your FX." I'm looking. I'm like, "I haven't done fuck all. I've not touched it." He's like, "No, it sounds tinny. It sounds tinny. It's not right. And I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Yeah, I was like that going, "Don't worry about it, Benny. Don't worry about it, because this is what every DJ goes through when they first go up.
Yeah,
it goes wrong."
Fucking hell, man! Honestly, and then my voice kept going. Now for Cindy Lauper. Sounds like someone had got hold
Does
of
she
me.
do that much for you, really?
Yeah, it sounded like someone got hold of me bollocks.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and
she has psoriasis. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
But she does psoriasis commercials over here.
Oh,
so
does she?
I know.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. She's a bit of a strange one. I saw her on what was that one that we do over here with Alan Sugar?
Apprentice.
The
Apprentice. They do an American version of it with
Yeah. Trump used
yeah,
to.
but it used to do it with
Then
celebrity one, wasn't it?
Schwarzenegger tried it, but he didn't go over real well, so I don't think anybody does it now.
Ah, right. Yeah, it was.
I never saw it, so
Yeah, you don't know
any
that.
of them I never saw, so I have no clue.
But you did a celebrity version of it all the time for charity work, didn't they? And she was on there. God, she's a weird woman. Too proper weird. Ron's Mod Review saying you're not a proper streamer if you don't fuck the volume up as well. Stick with us, mate. I always fuck the volume up. Yeah. Finn Jones, 2 Sonic cleaners. The newer one has an ultraviolet light. Bought both for the marketplace. Think it's sort of paid £40. Well worth the money in his opinion. Yeah, it was all right. Like I say, it was all right. It was just really nerve wracking. Remember that I've got to click this button, click this button, click this button, click this button, talk, click, talk, play advert, ding ding, 510 radio, ding ding ding. But I got there in end. I listened back to it. It's not too bad actually.
Breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're looking over at Seals in chat. But what is it put on? Did Danny, you're getting more views than Northern Union Vape Show? And I'm like, there's only like 5 people in. And he said, no, there were 60. Fucking 60 watching. I'm like, fucking hell, good job you didn't tell me all halfway through. I'd have shit myself.
Yeah, it's well worth watching live. So what is it, 11 o'clock next Monday?
It is 11 o'clock. Yes, it'll be 11 o'clock on Monday. I'll be doing it then till round about, it's just after 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because we were having fun in chat talking about all the old 80s stuff we remember and stuff like that. It does take you back. We should do another 80s mix show on here.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah, we'll definitely. Sammy, what's the difference from a Sonic cleaner to a bog standard dishwasher? It jiggles.
Yeah, it uses ultrasonic vibration to actually clean.
Yes.
As opposed to really hot, high heat water.
Yeah. Why is Cheat saying he's banned? I can ban you if you want.
No, he was meaning on Hooked channel.
Oh, right. Hooked on ban. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so like I say, go check it out on Monday night. All right, what is it? It's Ron's Mod Reviews. Wish more E-Liquid mentioned coconuts. I must have an allergy. It ruins my throat. Yeah, we were on about that before. They should put on, like I say, that it may contain nuts and things like that. We've talked about that one before.
A lot of people use coconut to thicken a juice up. I really know. So, what was it? Somebody was talking about it the other week. Unicorn's milk. What's it?
All right, yeah.
I had coconut in.
Really?
Was it unicorn's milk?
Yeah.
Mother's milk.
Was it actually coconut, or was it something like TFA cheesecake graham crust? Because that's a coconut cheesecake.
Yeah, well, I find I'm quite sensitive to coconut. I can pick it out on a juice and a concentrate. I get a lot of the graham crackers. I get coconut.
Yeah. The graham crackers do seem to have coconut to them, and I'm not too sure why. There must be some sort of flavoring in common, which
Yeah.
then gives the coconut taste.
Because
Graham crackers are nasty. Coconuts are nasty. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, you
to
don't like
figure out.
coconuts, do you, Bill? You
No,
don't
I
like coconut either, do
I
you?
don't like coconut at all. No, coconut, pineapple, mainly tropical flavors. I don't care for. You know,
Why is that? Just that you don't like the taste of them, or?
they're kind of usually they're almost all overpowering. They're all real strong tasting fruits, if you want to call them fruits. But it seems to me, you know, I that most of the tropical stuff, pineapple, coconut, things of that nature, has a real strong flavoring to it.
Yeah, I get that. On this, it's supposed to be orange and pineapple, and it's more pineapple than it is orange.
Yeah.
You know, you get a little, every so often I get a little taste of orange, but nothing much. Do you want to do the spinny wheel, Graham?
Okie doke. There might be an old one in, so I might have to respin it if it comes to tropical again.
I just made a mix public as well.
All right, we'll have a look at that in a second then.
Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Blackberry. There's a flavor not many people have.
I've not got a blackberry.
I don't have one. I might have. I think I may have a VSO blackberry.
Ah, there you go.
Saltz.
Because of my vapor's tongue at the moment, I won't be able to mix one. But I've got my last recipe I put on the vaping community was a blackberry one. I think it was a blackberry one. So I'll find that.
Dude, I don't know.
Fringers will put in the difference between the dishwasher and the ultrasonic cleaner is the ultrasonic cleaner knows what he's doing to clean my gear. The dishwasher just looks at me and she's a bit weird.
Okay, found it. So I'll share mine. So this was for the competition, which only 4 people entered, so they cancelled it. The idea was to get a blackberry tobacco flavor. And it's the first time I've used Cavendish from Flavora, which I used at 0.35. God, that stuff is strong.
Yeah.
But I decided to try something completely different. So it's a liquidized Elastrum Panther in a fresh, cool blackberry summer, fruity summer extravaganza. I was just trying to win the competition by being silly.
Yeah, I can see how well that mix would work though.
Yeah, but I wanted to try to go a little bit outfield. So I tried the lemon and lime soda, a 1%, the Mora blackberry, which I have to say is like really, really surprised me about how good that blackberry is.
Yeah, it's fantastic blackberry.
Pink Panther, because I hadn't used it for ages and I just wanted to give a little bit of extra dimension at 1.0, at 1.5. Super sweet at 0.3, just to sweeten it up. And I put cooling out of my comfort zone at 1.25.
And what did it taste out like?
At first it was really nice. After a week, I absolutely hated it. After about 3 weeks, it was lovely. Really enjoyed it. But if you want to have a look at the flavor notes, I was trying to win the competition by just being silly. So place the Alaskan Panther bring up slowly to the boil, so the Panther doesn't notice. Leave to simmer for 24 hours and low heat. Blah 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 blah. But if anybody remembers this, once steeped, change your name by default to Bert Fegg. If anybody remembers who Bert Fegg was,
Not a clue.
Chat, do you remember Bert Fegg? Got to be a child of the 80s.
I'm fucked then.
I was pretty much a grown up in the 80s, so no, I don't remember it either.
Anybody know the fuck?
Muffin with whipped topping recipe. It's both unique because it was a flavors you haven't used challenge.
Yeah, there's a trick on it. There's a trick on ELR where you can find flavors that you haven't used. Oh, if I remember it, I'll bring it up.
Why would I have to go on ELR to find flavors I haven't used? All I gotta do is look over here and it's like, nope, I've not used that.
Not use that, not use that. So yeah, so we're looking for about vaping is say blackberry cheesecake. Yum yum. Who? No idea who Graham's talking about. Bert Freg. Who?
Nope. Who was it? That everybody's saying who was it? Who are you?
Perfect. It was a perfect book for boys, and it was basically it's a Monty Python book for kids.
Right, I'm going to roll this. And it's Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
So you go. So if you
Congrats.
contact me on this.
No, it's who's on first, Fringe, not who's on next.
Oh, okay.
No, he's on second.
Yeah.
Do you know some people don't know that, Bill? I must be really old if I know that.
Well, but that one there has gone decades. I mean, hell, that was out long before I was even,
Abbott and Costello, that's who started that off.
Yeah, Abbott and Costello, that was like back before I was born when that skit actually came out. So, but that skit has just slid all the way through just decades and decades and decades. People know it. Yeah.
I love Abbott and Costello.
Oh, I like Abbott and Costello, I do. That one's funny. It is funny when you say it. I still laugh at it now.
Yeah.
But who's on first? No, he's on second.
Yeah.
What's on second? No, he's on third. Who's on third? No, he's on second.
No.
Okay, I found it. I'll show ELR. So if you want to know what flavors you haven't used in the recipe, there's marked flavors used in recipes, and that's on My Flavor Stash, which is My Flavor Stash there. So if you go there and go mark used in recipes, and everything which is not green, you haven't used.
You got a lot of shit you haven't used. Got a lot of shit you have used.
So if you want to do that and find out what you haven't used in your recipes and stuff, that's a great way of doing it.
It's good
it's
if
a
you
great
put
way
them
to
in.
do a challenge as well.
It's a great way to put, if you actually put your flavour stash in.
Yeah,
Work, wouldn't it?
I've
Yeah,
been
but
really
the
lazy
problem that you
recently.
have there is if the police come out and say you put it in wrong, then it's like, yeah, I've used it. And they're like, no, you put it in wrong. So we didn't count you as using it.
Yeah, Bill, you are right. Flavour police. So has anybody in chat got blackberry flavouring that they've used, or blackberry? So I know Advocates of Liberty put one in. I ain't got a blackberry, but yeah, you probably can use that Moira. That seems to quite, you seem like that, didn't you?
Yeah, top three blackberries for me in no particular order. Vape Train Blackberry, Wonder Flavors Mora, and TFA Blackberry.
Yeah, I like the TFA. Is that the one you got to use really, really low, under 1%?
Oh yeah, I've always used it really low, but apparently Fresh really likes it, and the Fog Vlog have actually come back and started doing videos again. And Theo really liked it at, I think he said he tested it at like 2 or 3%, and he really liked it at that. So
yeah, I think
again,
Graham
it's
picked a
personal
shite one
taste.
this week. No one's got blackberry.
Nobody's got blackberry.
Well, no,
blackberry.
because basically, Blackberries kind of went out once the smartphones come in. Totally, people just don't use Blackberries anymore. So,
yeah, I think the main problem is with Blackberries, they can, as well as being a defunct technology, they can also be quite perfumey.
Yeah.
Which puts a lot of people off.
Yeah, I've not. In fact, you don't actually see that many blackberry e-liquids.
No, it's because of the perfumey aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the blackberries aren't done well, then they're not very nice at all. But
yeah,
the 3 blackberries I mentioned are perfumey unless you really push them. Except maybe with the exception of TFA, depending on your taste buds. I always use it below 1%.
what's the difference between perfumey and floral?
Floral.
One's perfumey.
Yeah, floral to me is more of a pleasant flavor. You'd be expecting it because you're using a floral flavor like lavender. Whereas perfumey is an offensive off note.
Well, see, I look at floral as being an offensive off note. So I guess maybe in my case, they're the same.
But it's the same with florals, though. I mean, for me, I find lavender really pleasant in a vape. But if I push her up too high, then it becomes perfumey and then it's offensive.
Yeah, well, we were talking about, was it razzleberry earlier? Now, to me, I get a very either perfumey, floral kind of flavor out of that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when it's perfumey, it's an off note that you're not expecting, and when you're not expecting it, it can be offensive and ruin your entire mix.
It's just like, it's like getting in an elevator with a woman that's just got way too much on.
Yeah.
And you can almost taste it in your mouth because you're like, open the doors. We got to get to the first floor so I can get the hell off here. I can't breathe.
David Marshall's just put in one of the flavors Mora, FLV, boysenberry, and one of the flavors Wild Gummy Candy.
I was looking at that going,
That's going to be a very nice mix.
And Ron's most put in black ice, blackberry loaded juice, underpinnings of it, but blackcurrant hides it unless mesh RTA, and then you get the more of the blackberry. And Advocate for Liberty's put in, really wish you all had access to VSO Blackberry. Don't ever go there. We just can't get it. You're a cult. I said a cult. The natural extraction gives it such a nice pure flavour. Bill, you've tried these. Are they as good as what people make out VSO?
I found VSO flavors to be good, but weak on a lot of the ones that I tried. I had to basically up percentages on a lot of them in order to get the flavor out of it. Knuckle test, they'd be really good. In a vape, I would have to jerk it up to like where I would normally go about 2%. I'd have to go up to 6, 7, 8%.
Right.
Flavors for some of the stuff. But as far as the flavor itself, yes, they're all really, really good flavors because they're naturally extracted in a lot of cases. But I think because they are naturally extracted, that it's difficult for them to basically come through.
Yeah.
They just tend to be a little weaker in some cases. That's my personal, and I don't, that other people may see it as different. I know in the blueberry is fantastic, the VSO blueberry, but it's fantastic, but you had to use it at like 6-8% to get it.
Yeah. So does it get lost in other flavors then? When you've used
if you don't use it very high, they do. I mean, it's kind of like it's like a watered down version, is what you really kind of almost get. So then you just have to use it at a higher percentage in order to be able to get it to
to where you want it.
Yeah. See, and Rocky Tooney's saying blackberry is thin, in his opinion, and it's like you've really got to pump them up in order to be able to get some of them in. Once you get the flavor is fantastic, but trying to get it sometimes is a little difficult.
Yeah, we've got Cheech and Graham all saying Replay Ranger, so they all know that I've missed out. So if you are watching on replay, do put in hashtag Replay Ranger, and you will get a little bumper like this at some point during the show. And we did have two. We had the Late Night Vape Show. He put hashtag Replay Ranger. And we also had Pete Harbour. He put hashtag Replay Ranger. So, yeah, you will get a mention during the show at some point when someone reminds me of a chat or the cast or if I remember himself. I'd actually got the page up. I just forgot to shout them out. But, yeah.
Rocky Tooney put his up on the LR. He says,
he did. So. I've just seen that. So, yeah, if you could have a look at that and bring that up. Advocate for Livy's put in, Bill VSO is releasing the raw concentrate OG flavours throughout this year, the flavour blind and the sub 2% usage.
So then I'm not the only one.
I know they've got the blueberry version 2, which is the under the 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the blind ones I'm really interested in. I'm very tempted to make an order from America and just bring it over of quite a few of their flavors. Okay, I've got Rocky's up. I just noticed the name. Okay, we've got the Bavarian cream.
Benny.
Biscuits at 0.3. Blackberry super concentrates. Which ones are the super concentrates?
That could be the Chinese super concentrate, because there is actually one called super concentrates.
The Blackberry VSO. It's a cold.
Get out.
The blueberry jam at 1%. Cookie biscotto at 0.8. My eyesight's starting to go. Cookie flavora. What's cookie flavora like?
I can't really remember my notes off. I know I tested it. I don't think I found it as good as the other cookies that are out.
It must be strong. You only put it in a 0.2.
Yeah, it is very strong.
Yeah. There's a lot of, was it? Well, I remember watching Fresher Free Show, and he was saying that we've all been using Flavora too high.
All right.
And, you know, where we've been using it at 1.5%, we can come right down on those. I can remember.
Yeah, but I have found with some of the Flavora flavors, mind that if I drop them down from what I've been using them, I don't taste them.
So it's going to be personal taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same with everything in vaping, though. It's all subjective. Everyone tastes things differently.
Yeah. Taste is subjective, yeah.
You got to get to that last one for Benny's sake, Graham.
Yeah, sweet cream cap and Benny's favourites.
Yeah, Benny's favourite ice cream, not. So yeah, Fee's put in Fee? F-E? Fee?
Yeah.
Rox Jr. says it thinks it's same as F-E.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the same as Flavor Express.
All right.
Just rebranded. But
Rocky Tooney said it adds a little darkness.
Hold up then, I might have what did I put in?
It's what Graham uses in his hair to darken it up. That's how he gets it. Yeah.
I have not
Just let me check.
dyed my hair. It's a new camera. The contrast ratio.
Oh, the new camera.
Oh, that's
thing.
why. Sorry, Mr. Anderson, I forgot to miss the S off it. It's Vinny. Vapes.
If I was going to dye my hair, I'd dye my beard as well.
I can't wait.
Well, you did your hair and your eyebrows, so you got most of it. You just dyed from here up. Yeah.
So, has anyone had issue with faulty bottle tips from chefs? I found 3 of my bottles have tips with a hole in the side, so it makes it difficult to measure accurately.
No, I've had a couple of concentrates. I don't know if they're from chefs, where you unscrew it and the whole top comes off.
Yes.
yeah, that's
And
where
so
the
when
bottle,
you're not noticing, you just go, dude, shit.
yeah, I think that's where the bottling machine needs to be adjusted, because it's not quite screwing it on fully.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had it with normal bottles, or I've had it with bottles from e-liquid companies where you've undone it.
It happens quite a lot. Like what I've got myself into the habit of doing, especially when I'm setting up a new bottle of juice for someone or anything like that, I always tighten it before I untighten it. And it just gets rid of any of those issues that you might have, because you used to happen. The amount of bottles of juice I go through, like as a business, is silly. So you see it quite a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I've even noticing when I've been bottling my juices and stuff. I've had blister for about 5 days because I've been doing bottling and stuff. But a lot of the times, even on the really good quality bottles, when you put them down, you have a click as you put them down, and it doesn't click properly. or it doesn't set the base down. So that immediately for me, it goes to the side because you either put it through, break the seal, and you can't do that. So it just doesn't click properly. So you do get stuff where it's not put
down properly. Yeah.
put down.
Hey, me duck. Chef's customer service is really, really good. So I'm sure you'll get something back off them tomorrow about that.
Stuart,
Yeah.
spot one in if you want to just read that out. Then Bill, Graham, anybody? Bobo?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Blackberry crumble and custard is 1% Inawera biscuit, 0.5% of TFA pie crust,
Pie crust.
3% Inawera custard, 2% Lorenz blackberry, 1% FA apple Fuji apple, and 2% Lorenz apple.
I can actually make that. Ooh.
And Fee meant Flavor Express for FE, by the way. So it wasn't Fifi. Yes, Fifi.
Fifi. Fifi. So yeah, what I got was from chefs this week was blueberry cotton candy, bubble gum,
From chefs, huh? Whoa.
ethyl myrtle, 10%, circus cotton candy. It's a little theme here.
Go on.
I got a blackcurrant. I got the chef's blackcurrant. I got blue raspberry cotton candy. Cotton candy. And I got the rhubarb cuddle.
Yay!
So that's
I've got mine in front of me as well.
Did you pick up the Wonder Flavors cotton candy jelly bean?
I've already got it.
Stock.
I've already got it. I've already got that. So yes, you might see a little bit of thing.
Okay.
My biggest problem with the cotton candy is trying to get, that little piece of cardboard that's in the middle when they wrap it around on the outside and everything. Just trying to get that cardboard taste.
You have cardboard. We have a stick.
No,
so we have
really
wood.
have like a little. It's like a little. It's almost like a funnel, and it's white paper type. It's basically like a. It's not paper. It's like a toilet paper roll, basically, just about. But it's white, and it just comes up, and then they just twirl it around on that, and that's usually what's inside that cotton candy. I don't know. Maybe that's not anymore. Maybe that's just back from when I was a kid. That's how they did it. But that's what we always had in the middle of them.
I was going to say they've invented sticks since then, Bill.
Yeah, you get wooden sticks. Everybody's saying I can see a candy coming on. I'm actually after a cotton candy. That's what I'm after. Because when you walk past people, you get that smell. I've always said this. You get a smell of cotton candy. I want a cotton candy. I want a cotton candy like I've been to the fair and I'm eating a cotton candy. That is what I want.
For me, that's Flavora.
Cotton candy
I've got that. 6%. I put it up to 4.5%.
0.7.
I did it at 0.7. I didn't get it on that. I had to push it up to get any cotton candy out of that.
For me, it's the Wonder Flavors one. Cotton candy jelly bean.
So yeah,
3%.
There is
I'm
one
off
thing.
Next week.
My search for the blackcurrant keeps on continuing. I listened to Liam and I got the chef's choice. So I'm going to try that this week. I've got the rest here, but
just show my new recipe quickly.
Yeah.
So I meant to release this on the weekend, but the graphics were giving me trouble. In the end, I just thought, screw it, I'll just throw something together just so I can release it. So this is Happy Hour, which is creme caramel coffee.
Ooh.
So the the little the Aldi creme caramel liquid.
Yep.
No, I've never had it.
Really, really nice, really, really tasty. I wanted that in a vape, and then I thought, why not just throw coffee at it?
You've just killed me now.
It's caramel and marshmallow, but
It's
with this,
coffee.
you can actually leave the coffee off and it'll give you your creme caramel liqueur. So it's 1.5% salted caramel from Wonder Flavors, 1% Wonder Flavors caramel butter, 2% coffee liqueur from Vape Train, 2% marshmallow candy from Wonder Flavors, 1% marshmallow vanilla, and 1% toasted marshmallow. As I said, if you don't like the coffee, leave the coffee off. That'll just give you that creme caramel. Apparently, the little version is a little bit different. It's actually got spices in.
All right.
The one I had didn't have any spices. It was literally just caramel and marshmallow.
Well, I'm going to be mixing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advocate for Olivia's put in, not sure if I'm just flavour sensitive, but does anyone else get cotton candy flavour notes from cotton candy jelly bean at lower percentages? Many are using it as a binder sweetener.
I was getting cotton candy flavour notes from it. If you use it around about 1%, so 0.75%, I was getting them. If I go any lower than that, you just get the sweetness. You don't actually get the cotton candy. If you push it up to about 3% or above 3%, that's when you start getting some of that jelly bean shell leaking through as well.
And Stuart's just put in FA cotton candy 2% plus 5% sweetener. It's all right, CJ. We're going now, so you can carry on with your editing, mate. We've just
Bye, CJ.
So yeah, we are coming up to that time, so we will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Liam because it takes that long.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks everybody in chat for your questions and being as interactive as you are every single week. It's always nice to see the usual people dropping in and any new ones we get in. If you wish to support me, you can grab my one shots as everybody probably knows by now, from DIY Flavor Chaser and Chefs under Sherlock Holmes and Twisted Imagination. And you can catch me on Facebook on Monkey on Juice, as well as most of the other DIY places, as well as Instagram as Sherlock Holmes, and follow me on ELR as well. And I will pass you over to Bill.
Well, thank you. And if you want, he's in the bargain bin, so you can also get him at a bargain, if you're like Graham, cheap and don't want to pay full price for him, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I have. Just thank you. It's always fun. I enjoy the show. I enjoy the casters. I actually enjoy the chat. And I'm serious. I do enjoy the casters, even though I won't tell them that. So don't say anything. I will throw it.
Sound. Thank you very much for joining us. I've just put a link in to the first review of this. Go and watch it. Thank you very much for joining us. It's absolutely flowing in tonight, as it always does. It's boss to see us all. Chat's always fantastic. Casters, you're all right, you know what I mean? I suppose I like you, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you very much, and I will pass it over to Graham.
Thanks, everyone. Monkey on Juice, everybody knows all the spiel and stuff. Go and watch Bobo's review of the juice. See if you like it. I'm dead excited about it. I've been nervous all day. Thanks. And Fee, come on the show. You're the next. Come on the show.
You can come on your phone and whatever.
And
we can be Fee.
Yeah. Right, so thank you very much. Have you done, Graham?
Yeah.
So thank you very much. A couple of things to get out of the way. Best Liquid have at the moment free shipping, UK shipping, so go over and show them some love. Maybe pick up some flavours from them and everything. Also, Graham's Amatorium E-Liquid is in the Vape Around Awards, so do go over at... What?
I forgot about that.
I didn't forget about it, mate. So if you're watching on replay, if you're watching now and you're just checking out, go over and give him a vote for new up-and-coming E-Liquid. It'd be absolutely fantastic if someone, a part of the community, who gives himself up week in, week out, and he's there to help everybody out, could get into that award. That would be absolutely fantastic. So go smash it. Use all your alt accounts cheat and send it through and get him up there. That'd be good, mate. Also, if you go over to Amatorium, you can get the new Glamour for £10, which is Bobo is now doing. So go over and watch his review. And if you use Benny Vapes 10, you'll get 10% off. So use it up till Sunday and do that. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's gone really quick, as it does always. Thank you for my fellow casters for being on here. Do love you, except from Bobo's a little shit, because I didn't know he'd nick my camera when I went over to see him. Little shit. It's when I went for a piss, wasn't it?
As soon as you got like mine.
So yeah, if you do want to see what Bobo's shop is like, go over and have a look at the little vlog I did over there.
But
Also,
the singing's not good.
the singing's not good when I'm driving now. That was my driving voice. Go see Bill on the Late Night Vape Show. Go watch OGA and everything, and the Mixing Show on a Sunday, Saturday night. See me again on Sunday. And also, if you are into the 80s music, come and listen to me on the 510 radio on Monday night at 11 o'clock. Bye for now, and we'll see you all next week. Teddy, bye.
Yeah.
Classy bastard.
Yeah. What's classy?